Alright then guys, what is going on? XX Wolf here, back again with another video. And today, as you can see on your screen, we are going to be playing the Batman Telltale series, episode 5 guys. So I'm not going to do too much talking and we're just going to get straight into the video. So if you do like this video guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, share and turn your post notifications on so you can be notified every single time I upload a video. And please guys, I cannot stress this enough, please do subscribe if you are watching this video, because we are on the road to 50 subscribers. We are currently on 41, but we are getting very close to 50, so if you can subscribe, that will mean a lot to me. But anyway, let's get straight into Batman episode 5.
Fire and smoke could reportedly be seen from street level. Tonight, the Skyline Club, a high-rise mafia hangout in downtown Gotham, was the arena for a clash between the notorious Batman and alleged mob boss Carmine Falcone, who was found dangling over a 50-story drop. Bet Falcone loved that view. Though I'd say the crime boss getting his is well overdue, Falcone has slipped through the law's grasp for years. But after this dramatic arrest and evidence released by the GCPD's Lieutenant Gordon, Falcone's going away for a long, long time. And speaking of newly uncovered criminal dealings, this brings me to the story everyone is talking about: the Wayne family. For generations, the big W on the Wayne Enterprises tower was a reassuring sight. You knew that there was something pure at the heart of Gotham, that this city, for all its faults, was built by good people. But with Thomas and Martha's shining reputation called into question, we no longer have such assurances. And even worse, it seems the apple hasn't fallen far from the tree. Gotham's greatest son, Bruce Wayne, seen here shaking hands with Carmine Falcone, may be just as crooked as his parents. In his defense, Wayne fired back saying,
"The Wayne family has always been a cornerstone of Gotham. We've never had and never will have connections to organized crime."
In a world where the Waynes, our golden family, are corrupt, who are we left with? Who can Gothamites look up to? The supposed hero Batman? Only time will tell. Meanwhile, we'll keep digging for the truth. But the prominent feeling throughout Gotham is that the Waynes' time in the sun is ending.
Car, this entire cave.
Master Bruce?
Everything I built. I created all of this because I didn't want any more innocent people to die. If Falcone's telling the truth about my parents, then what the hell did we do this for?
Bruce,
What have you been hiding from me? Alfred!
Oh, right, okay then guys, so we've just finished episode 1 or chapter 1, whatever you want to call it, in the game. That was a very, very entertaining chapter and a very surprising ending. I don't know if you watched the last episode, but we did actually arrest Carmine Falcone at the Skyline Club, but we found out something truly shocking. We actually found out that Bruce's mum and dad, Thomas and Martha Wayne, before they died, they were actually doing deals with Carmine Falcone, and Falcone actually said that they were the biggest gangsters in Gotham, and now everyone knows about the Wayne family and what they've been doing. So that's pretty much episode 1 done. We'll just read through these so we can actually see what what other people picked and stuff. So, did you stick up for Harvey in front of Falcone? You and 67.1% of players defied Falcone by inviting Harvey into the private meeting. Right, okay. Right. Did you provide a quote for Vicky's story? You and 85.4% of players chose to control the emerging Wayne story and provided Vicky with a quote. So only 14.6% turned Vicky's court down. Anyway, let's have a look at the next one if we can. Is there another one? Yes, there is. Right. Did you break the dock shooter's arm? Ewan thought also we've actually got less here, so 51.3% actually didn't break the doctor's arm. Not the doc's, the shooter's arm. Next one, let's have a look. What's the next one? Who did you give the Falcone data to? So we got more on this one. You and 72.4% of players gave the Falcone data to Lieutenant Gordon instead of making the information public through Vicky Vale. Yeah, I thought that was the more smart way to go about it. Is there any more? How did Batman deal with Falcone at the end? You and 82% of players showed restraint and handed Falcone over to the police, safe and sound. And is that the end? No, it's not. Actually, yes, it is. So there's all of our decisions there. That's all the ones that we've made this chapter. But let's not waste any more time. Let's get straight into episode 2. I can't wait for this, guys. Let's get into it.
A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side.
Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your house to us. Together, we will change Gotham. Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale, not interested, and reporter for the Gotham Gazette. Carmine Falcone? Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Your father knew which hands to shake.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous. I bet.
The chemicals. Where are they? We're all being played here, including you. Christ almighty! It's the Waynes. Well, the Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
Here we go then, guys. Batman the Telltale Series, Chapter 2. Come on. What's going on? Oh, there's Bruce.
You don't have to do this.
Only you now, Master Bruce.
Crime Alley, 5:30 a.m.
I thought I might
Very
find you
early in the
here.
morning.
The news was upsetting for both of us. But you should see this. I know you come here for solitude, Bruce. More allegations about his ties to the underworld. This isn't going away. It's all so public and messy.
Tell me
Can't be true.
all of this is a lie.
I wish I could. There are no angels in Gotham, Bruce. Maybe there never were. I've been dreading this day for nearly 2 decades. I hoped it would never come.
Forget the papers. I want to hear it from you.
The truth is, they were billionaires, Bruce. You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises. It's just not possible. That kind of money taints you.
My money has never corrupted me.
And I'm proud of you. But you're hardly the norm. Hill greased the wheels of politics. Falcone was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name. Your father, Hamilton Hill, and Falcone, they were partners. Nothing happened in Gotham without them knowing.
Working
work
with
together.
Falcone and Hill. I expected a regular accounting, not a pact with the devil.
Your father was a good man in many ways, but this was
Still haven't
his
met this
undoing.
Mayor Hill yet.
I want you to know, I had my suitcases ready. I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore. But then, they were killed, and you were all alone. And I just couldn't walk out the door. Everything I did, everything I've ever done, was out of love for you. I hope you can forgive me.
Of course I can, Alfred.
How could I hold
still
this
family.
against you? You're all I've got, Alfred.
Thank you.
Alfred's the best.
I won't let you down again. This is the first
Not
time
your
I've
fault,
been back
Alfred.
here since that night. When the police called me to collect you, I thought they'd finally arrested your father. I couldn't believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill would have the audacity to rob and kill Thomas Wayne. He was simply too well known. Too big. Yet, there it was.
If my father was that
My
deep
father
in
had
crime,
enemies.
he would have had enemies.
Well, it's a fair assumption. You don't think? You always said it was a simple mugging. In 20 years, you've never wavered from that story.
I can recall every moment of that night in vivid detail. But maybe that's wrong.
Sometimes we block out things we don't want to face.
Maybe there was some detail I overlooked.
Right, so I guess we're gonna... Yes, we are, so... We're now moving around, and we have to search the alley to remember the past. Right, so we have to have a good look around, so we'll have a look at this graffiti on the wall here. Oh, there we are.
He just wanted to protect us.
He thought he was invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
I can't picture him as a criminal. Not the kind I deal with.
In that moment, he was simply your father.
Right, so that's that bit done. Right, what's this? Right, so we can look at the theatre across the road. See what we can got here. Ah, so that's the theatre.
Saw it countless times at that theater. How long did it play there?
That's where they were.
Only
to
when
after
you
the,
wanted to see it,
but before
Bruce.
they got killed,
Your
they were on
mother
their way out
arranged the
theatre.
special screenings personally.
I never knew that. She was always so good to me.
Poor Bruce. Right, so remember that there's something around here that I've seen before. Yes, there is. Side alley. Look at this.
I
Ah,
want
so
him
that's the
standing
guy who
here,
killed
right now.
our parents, Joe Chill.
And what would the Batman do with his own parents' killer? The possibilities are frightening.
I wouldn't trust
Kill him.
myself around him.
Batman doesn't kill.
That's why I wouldn't trust myself.
He was stabbed to death in prison. No one mourns for Joe Chill, Bruce.
Good. Anything else? Was that it?
Where exactly does the memory end?
With my father pleading, you don't have to do this. And the gun fires.
And after that? There are considerable gaps in that recollection.
Maybe. Do I really want to know?
Oh, never mind. We're back to moving again. So, let's think we move. Where are we going now? So, we're going to a cutscene. That's sad. We look up here.
Take whatever you want.
Bruce, just business. He told me you had it coming.
You don't have to do this.
My God.
He's making a mistake.
Oh my God, what he said there. Seen that death so many times in different Batman movies, comics, all sorts.
Bruce, are you all right?
Being part of the Batman story.
Wasn't a mugger. They were assassinated. And Carmine Falcone knows why.
Oh ho ho. Here we go, guys. Batman the Telltale series is going to come up with episode 2. Maybe. GCPD 8:56 AM.
But getting you in to see
Harvey?
Falcone like this, I don't have to tell you how many rules we're breaking. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm always here for you, but this could land us both in hot water. I pulled all the strings I had with the lieutenant. This better not come back to bite us.
Look, I
I
get that,
appreciate it.
okay? And it means a lot to me.
I know it does, Bruce. It doesn't make it any easier. The last time we brushed shoulders with Falcone, the press made us pay. At least tell me what this is about. Look, I'm all for blind support, but I should at least know what I'm getting myself
Falcone
into.
had my parents killed.
I'm not sure, but I think Falcone put a hit on my parents.
Wait, what? Bruce, that's terrible.
That's why I have to speak with him.
Yeah.
I have to know for sure.
Bruce, I appreciate you opening up to me, but just try and keep it cool in there. I don't want any headlines taking away from my debate with Hill.
Gentlemen,
Oh,
we finally
there's
put
Commissioner
Falcone
Gordon.
in his cage. Now, well, thanks to the information you gave me, Bruce, he won't ever get out.
Whoa, I'm sorry. Information? What information?
Oh, I assumed you knew. I was going to contact your office first thing.
Sorry, Harvey.
was
I
going
was
to tell
going
you.
to tell you.
Tell me what?
Your friend here gave us a case that'll put Falcone away for life. A catalog of his entire criminal
Oh,
empire.
yes, I did.
Is that a fact?
It's the reason I said yes to this unorthodox request.
Don't think Harvey's
Nice
too
job
impressed with
bringing
that.
in Falcone. Yeah, that son of a bitch better not get off again.
He's not getting off the hook, Renee. Not this time.
Mr. Wayne, Sergeant Rene Montoya. I just wanted to say, some of us police support you, despite what the media is saying.
Thanks, Sergeant.
At least someone bloody believes us.
Keeping Falcone in the infirmary. He's lucky he didn't get roughed up more. I could tell Batman wanted to kill him, but he held back. He cares about doing the right thing.
Whoever he is behind
Batman is a
this,
hero.
Batman's a hero to me.
Yeah. It's great to know he's out there watching over the city.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Falcone's inside. Just say what you gotta say. We'll be out here.
Oh, yeah, I will. Might come out with seeing Falcone having a couple of broken bones, like, but here we go. Episode 2. What's the name of the episode? Is it going to tell us? Oh, there's Falcone there, lying in the bed. Children of Arkham. Oh.
The hell? Bruce Wayne? You must have some clout. My own wife can't get in to see me. Good thing I'll be out of here in a week. Just like every other time they tried to put me away.
We need to talk, Falcone.
You weren't so eager the last time we met. But then, I knew you'd come around. Especially after the press got their teeth into you. You're your father's son. Yeah, that's right. Tommy and I were close. More than friends. More like cousins. Going back decades.
Did you have something to do with his death?
Ah, so that's what this is really about, eh? The pup digging up a 20-year-old killer.
2 killings, and they were never forgotten.
You and me, we're practically family. I thought you'd have figured that out by now. I tried to get through to you at Dent's party. But you showed me the door.
We are not family, Falcone. I'm nothing like you.
Definitely not.
If you're anything like Thomas Wayne, then we're not so different. Your father, Hill, and me, we ran this city. Still do. God damn this pain. Can't think through it. Morphine's on the side there. Be a good boy and help Uncle Carmine out, huh?
Oh, I don't know. See, we want to help him to get information out of him, but then I'd love to see him just die. Yeah, well, we'll have to ease the pain because we need to get information out of him.
40 years I keep my veins clean of any of that gunk. But you never forget the tender kiss. It'd be so easy to give me the whole vial, wouldn't it? Enough there to put an old dog down forever. Of course, you'd never know the whole story. How much of your parents do you have in you?
Do not push me, Falcone.
Apple didn't fall far, did it? You got that Wayne streak. Much better, kid. Thank you. Gesture like that reminds me of your mother. Your father may have been the doctor, but Martha, she had the human touch. Think you got more of her in you, tell the truth. Yeah. There's a kindness in you.
Took her from me.
Well, I wouldn't know. You took her from me when I was 9 years old.
But you really think I hired Chill? Sure. I worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take him out. But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
So who did?
You can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friend. Your parents learned that.
What the? Oh God!
They're waiting for you in hell.
What the? Okay, yeah, she's definitely been poisoned. Bruce, get her quick!
The bastard had to die.
Oh God! I mean, I'm happy he's dead, but
Get
what is
there!
going on with
Stay
her?
down! Get a doctor! Secure this floor! No one gets in or out! Go! Go!
He's dead. But what on earth is going on? See, her mouth, she had like, I don't know. I don't know what the hell happened there. GCPD, 10:22 AM. Now.
We are in deep shit. I bought us some time, but not much. Word's gonna get out, sooner or later. Why would she do something like this? We had Gotham's biggest crime lord in our grasp.
I don't know.
Something was wrong with her.
I hardly recognized her when she burst in. She was so different from the woman we met in the hall.
It's a disgrace.
Oh, yes.
Another officer gone rogue.
It just doesn't make any sense. She'd never do anything to hurt the department.
Falcone's case meant justice for 1,000 unnamed victims. And now it is a PR disaster. How can I run against corruption when our own cops are redecorating the precinct with their prisoners' brains? Listen, we gotta get out in front of this. We gotta spin it as best we can. Issue a statement saying that we have the shooter in custody. Details are still coming in and that we're investigating. The usual.
Harvey's right. We need to control this story or someone else will.
Then we need the whole story, not just part of it.
Lieutenant, Mr. District Attorney, Falcone's lawyers are
Hopefully
here.
this one isn't bloody poisoned.
I can delay them for a little while, but we still need answers.
Tell me if she says anything. I have to know why she did this.
Alfred, Falcone's been murdered.
Good God.
I'm looking into it, but I'll need access to the back computer for anything I find.
Connection secured.
Alfred, I'm gonna try and confirm some suspicions of mine.
Oh, we like scanning her. Right, so we can check, right, so scan the skin, right, so that's what I was on about around her mouth.
Still visible beneath
The
her skin.
veins. Like purple veins. Anything else? Her neck.
Fresh
There it
injections.
is again on her neck.
That doesn't look like blood. Alfred, I think I found the substance. Analyze and forward me the result.
There we go.
I'll be in touch as soon as I have the results.
Where am I? Mr. Wayne? What's going on? Oh, but I got this awful feeling something terrible happened.
Sergeant, you have
What
to
do you
think.
remember?
What do you remember?
Oh, God. Falcone. I was hoping it wasn't real.
I believe you were drugged, Sergeant.
It would explain a lot. Listen, you have to believe me. I talked big about hurting thugs like Falcone, but I would never betray the lieutenant. Everything is so foggy. I remember a sharp pain.
There's an injection site on your neck.
Then I just felt light, like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt, no consequence. There was a voice in my ear insisting Falcone was gonna get off. And all I knew was that I had to stop that. I had to, no matter what. The reasons why I shouldn't.
What did you feel?
They were a million miles away.
Like you were hypnotized? Under some mind control?
Not mind control, more like my impulse control was gone. My anger was the only thing that mattered. I remember a hand on my arm, guiding me like a parent with a child. The voice, it was saying something about revolution.
Cobblepot said something similar.
I'm so sorry, Lieutenant. I've let you down.
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for now, but they'll be back. So how is she? Did she tell you anything?
Yeah, hey, don't worry about that now.
Montoya
she knows what
remembers
happened.
being drugged.
I was out of my mind, Lieutenant. Please believe me.
Hey, get forensics in here. Now!
She remembers a voice saying something about revolution.
That's not much to go on.
Now, if you're bringing forensics in, let's get Bruce out.
Alfred, I gotta get back to the manor. I've got a lead on whoever's behind this.
Bruce!
Oh, there's Vicky.
What are you doing here? My friends in the GCPD have been telling stories.
I'm sorry, Vicky. I don't have time.
Don't brush me off. Word is there were shots fired near where Falcone was being held. Know anything about that?
Yes, there
You
was.
must have been back there when it happened.
Where did you get that?
So it's true?
No, I didn't say that.
Word is you turned over enough dirt on Falcone to put him in Blackgate Prison for life. A day after he showed up at your house. And now you're here. You can't afford to be associated with another scandal. I can keep your name out of whatever we print, but you need to give me something I can use. Who fired the shots? A cop? I can tell by the way you're brushing me off that something happened. Just give me something to run with.
Please, get out of my way, Vicky. I'm in a hurry.
Huh. Disappointing. Maybe you have more to do with this than I thought.
Okay then, guys, that is all we are going to be doing for today's episode. I mean, like, what an episode, from investigating Thomas and Martha Wayne's murder to watching Falcone get 2 bullets popped in his skull by a GCPD cop. Very eventful episode, guys. But if you did like this episode, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and turn your post notifications on so you can be notified every single time I upload a video. Anyway, guys, I have been XX Wolf, and I will see you all next time.
Come on, come on, come on.